Welcome to our video on 8 weird habits of royals through history. From kissing bed linen to using a throne as a toilet, these monarchs certainly had some strange practices. Get ready to be amazed and perhaps a little horrified as we delve into the bizarre behaviors of these historical figures. Fact number 1. Henry VIII had people kiss his bed linen every morning. Henry VIII was known to have people kiss his bed sheets every day before he would lay on them as a precautionary measure to ensure they had not been contaminated with poison. This was a common practice among royals and nobles of the time, who were concerned not only with the food they consumed, but also with the possibility of poison entering their skin through objects they touched. The king was also quite concerned that his enemies might try to poison the clothing belonging to his son, Edward. New garments straight from the tailor were never to be put on the prince. They must first be washed and aired before the fireplace to remove any harmful substances. Before the prince donned any items of clothing, such as hose, shirt, or doublet, his servants tested them. Even the cushion on Edward's chamber pot was tested before he used it to ensure it was poison-free. Fact number 2. King Christian VII's masturbatory madness. King Christian VII of Denmark was known for his excessive and frequent habit of self-pleasure. This was such a concern for the government that special commissions and meetings were created to address the matter. The king's behavior was so unusual that it prompted doctors to diagnose him with porphyria, a rare genetic condition that can lead to a variety of health problems, including mental disorders. As a result of this diagnosis, several decisions were taken by the king's personal physician, who even wrote a whole book about the king's masturbatory madness. This book detailed the king's behavior and the steps that were taken to address it. The king's condition and behavior were not only a concern for his government and medical professionals, but it also caused significant upheaval and scandal in the royal court, making it a significant event in the king's reign. Fact number 3. Juana I, the queen who kept her husband's corpse in her bedroom. Juana I, known as Juana the Mad, was the mother of Spanish King Charles V and was married to a man known as Philip the Handsome. After Philip's death, Juana refused to allow him to be buried and instead kept his corpse in their bedroom for 12 months, even after the corpse began to decompose. She acted as if he was still alive and would not accept his death. She would sleep with the dead body at night and would insist that Philip was just sleeping and would wake up soon. Additionally, she would force servants to treat the corpse as if it were still a living royal. Fact number 4. Lover's pubic hair wig. King Charles II of England in 1651 developed an unusual hobby of collecting pubic hair from his lovers. Every time he engaged in sexual activity with a woman, he would collect some of their pubic hair and connect them together. Over time, he created a wig from these hairs, which grew into a large and thick mane. The wig was so large that it could cover a person's head. Once the wig was big enough, Charles II donated it to a Scottish drinking club called Beggar's Benison. The members of the club were fond of the wig and began to wear it during their ceremonies as a strange symbol of their club. This bizarre act of collecting pubic hair and creating a wig from it was considered a scandalous and shocking event of Charles II's reign, and it was a topic of much gossip in the court and society. Fact number 5. Husband's heart. Queen Maria Eleonora had a deep and passionate love for her husband, King Gustavus Adolphus. When the king died, Maria Eleonora removed his heart from his chest so that she could be close to him. She kept the heart in a golden box and would place it near her bed every night. For several nights, she even forced her daughter to sleep in bed with her so that she could be closer to her father's heart. This led to her daughter developing psychological trauma that lasted for the rest of her life. Fact number 6. Deadly gluttony. The Swedish King Adolf Fredrik had a passion for the sweet roll known as the semla, filled with cream. This passion eventually led to his death in 1771, as he indulged in a heavy meal of lobster, caviar, and other delicacies, topped off with 14 servings of semlas. This overeating resulted in stomach pains and ultimately death. Similarly, the English King Henry I also met his demise from consuming excessive amounts of eels. Fact number 7. Weird hygiene. According to the records of Sir Anthony Weldon, King James I was not the most hygienic person. Legend has it that the king never bathed, and according to Weldon, James I had a tongue too big for his mouth. Whenever the king drank, the liquid dripped onto one side of the king's chin. Moreover, he never washed his hands, but only lightly wiped his fingertips with the edge of a damp napkin. This was apparently the only type of hygiene the king ever practiced. Fact number 8. Throne toilet. Of all the people in history, Louis XIV of France was most likely the stinkiest. He used his throne as a toilet, even during court meetings. It is not difficult to imagine what the smell was in the room. Moreover, it came not only from the throne. The king bathed only 3 times in his entire life. He tried to mask the stench by filling his rooms with flowers and dousing himself with perfume, which was making it even worse. And there you have it. 8 weird habits of royals through history. From King Christian VII's masturbatory madness to Queen Marie Eleonora's love for her husband's heart, these monarchs truly had some unusual practices. We hope you enjoyed learning about these peculiar behaviors, and that it gave you a glimpse into the strange and sometimes disturbing world of royalty. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you found this video informative. We'll be back with more content soon. Thanks for watching.